Tapping gloves here.
Well, Patrick Rex throws the best kick of the night. Oh, nice right hand counter.
With some right hands.
Big slam!
Timmy
Massive
Buckingham.
takedown.
Jimmy's bringing the heat.
Got a side mount.
That's how you take it to a more experienced fighter.
Sorry to be a little punny here, but Patrick Rex just got wrecked. But
there's no
Not over
excuse for
yet.
that.
Gonna pretend you don't know me now.
Patrick
I
showing his
don't.
experience, gets it back to full guard. Climbing the legs up high.
No problem.
Open guard, butt scoop position here. One up, one down.
Patrick looking for a chance to get up.
Jimmy kicking the leg.
Tit for tat here.
You know, now I'd like to kick the leg here a little bit and then go for a cartwheel pass or a dad's pass or the old Mario Sperry pass, perhaps. Sitting up right into mount.
Right into the mount position.
Jimmy landing some good ground and pound here. It looked like he was looking for the left arm, possibly an armbar already, just the way he switched his hips. Oh, dropping some nice elbows now through the guard.
Patrick Rex corner is calling for him
Just
to
dropping
scissor.
the hands on him.
Now this is the best technique I've seen of the night by Jimmy Buckingham, at least as far as the wrestling and jiu-jitsu is concerned. Patrick started with the best striking I've seen of the night, but he's caught in the full mount now.
He needs to shrimp out of there.
That's right, Kaylin. He needs to start pushing that knee, elbow escaping, get back to that half guard and work on the other side. That or walk his legs, get his feet on the cage for a high bridge.
Something.
Jimmy almost getting the back here. It looks like he's sort on. He's on the side. Got the hooks in.
Sort of a lull in the action.
That's right. Jimmy's in control of the position in quarter guard now, which is really three-quarter mount.
And Patrick's
Back
got to be
now, but
very
he's a little
careful
on the
what he
side, a
does
little
right
high,
now.
and losing the hook. Looks like he's going to slide off here if he doesn't adjust. He needs to get his chest back on the guy's back, the middle of his back, his spine.
You know, ever since the fight with Juwan Smith and Scotty Weinberg, this has really been picking up for a great night.
The pace has definitely picked up since
We're also
then.
here in the best
There's
corners,
the
10 seconds to
warning.
go.
This looks like it's going to be the third fight of the night that goes into the second round.
Ooh, nice hammer fist there at the end. Definitely at least a 10-9 round
He looks
for
tired.
Jimmy Buckingham.
Hopefully the score won't matter. Hopefully this will not go to the judges.
I think if Jimmy gets that position again, he'll be looking for the rear naked choke or the arm bar.
Patrick Reck had a hard time standing up there. He's tired.
That takes a lot out of you to have somebody ride you around like that for 3 minutes.
Timmy Buckingham is really bringing it tonight.
The name the beast is not just for show.
It looks like Patrick Reck's record really did not do him much good here, at least in the first round.
Yeah, we'll see with this Jimmy Buckingham. If he can take it to a guy like this with 33 fights, if he can keep this kind of pressure and control up, I would say that this kid has a bright future, and it's not going to be an amateur for too long.
I'm looking forward to it.
Talking prospect, this is the kind of guy that you want to see go like 8-1, 9-0 in amateurs before turning pro in today's modern MMA scene.
Ref's calling for the corners to get out of there.
Here we go, the second round. Coming out, both fighters moving around a lot.
Ooh, good 1-2 by Patrick Reck. Jimmy's taking it to the cage now. Got double underhooks. Patrick's going for the plum place, but with your back against the cage, you never quite get the distance or leverage that you need to throw any effective strikes. Nice lift with the double underhooks here into a back ride. Throwing the hooks in. There's one hook in.
He has to be
Oh, he lost the
careful.
hooks here. Now single falls. Nice spin around. That's some fast action here. Nice hammer fist.
Apparently, his training with everywhere he can has been paying off.
Well, three-quarter mount. This seems like a young, athletic man that really has a potential future ahead of him. full mount now. And it's called off here, waved off by the ref. A little misunderstanding of that. I'm not sure if the fighter actually verbally submitted to the ref or what happened there.
I think I just heard the ref say this is done.
Looks like the referee stopped it in this one due to strikes.
Very respectful.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes at 57 seconds in round 2. Due to verbal submission, your winner, Timmy, the Beast, Buckingham.
The crowd loved this fight, and you can tell by how much they're cheering for the winner.
This was a very impressive show for Timmy the Beast Buckingham. He controlled it from start to finish, and he really just had a plan. He stuck with it. His training obviously shows.
You know, Rex's record.
And I think now we're going to send it over to the Wolfman in the ring with Timmy Buck.
Timmy, I'm sorry about that. Now, you came in at just 2-0, is that correct? You had 33 fights. What gave you the confidence to go on there and really take it to a veteran like that?
First of all, my coach helped me out really, really a lot. I've been training since I found out about the fight up in Terre Haute, Indiana. So I get things out to them.
Now, there was some great ground control as far as the wrestling. The jiu-jitsu was concerned, pushing him against the cage, taking him down. Did you work with Saulo or Zanji Ribeiro for this?
I worked with my coach, Gary Ribeiro, and Saulo's basically the owner of it, so yeah, a little bit.
Well, I did that back in Michigan before they moved down to San Diego, and Saulo is great, and it showed. It showed that you had the technical skills on the highest level we've seen here tonight. And it's impressive taking a guy with 33 fights. I was calling the action. I think you got a bright future, and I think the fans here would love to see you back soon. And Michigan Battle League Tournament of Champion 5 coming up.
All right, see y'all later. Thanks for coming.
All right, guys, your winner.
Nice control from top.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, here we go on to the next fight of the night. Introducing you your next fighter, Kevin, the Wolverine, Northrop.
The Wolverine. Like the animal or like the beast with 3 claws from X-Men? I'm curious.
Now, there's a nickname I kind of like, and being that we're here in Michigan, Wolverines!
Kevin is 5'9", 155 pounds. One win, no losses, independently trained. Was with the Army Combateers. They're combatives.
Having a little trouble reading?
Looked like an R.
Did you finish school?
And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing you your next fighter.
He looks pumped.
Jordan.
Jordan looks pumped and ready to go.
Hey guys, Dan the Wolf Band here with Caitlin the Wolf, my daughter, and Rob calling the action here. We just saw an amazing fight, and hopefully quite a few here. We've seen some great submissions, some great TKOs on the ground, a great knee knockout, and the action still coming here at Michigan Battle League at ACSLive.tv.
Still coming and has been coming. The crowd has really loved these crazy fights.
Now we have entering the cage, Ronson Jordan. out of Niles, Michigan. Independently trained at different gyms for 8 months. Has a record of 2-0, 5'6", 155 pounds.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for your formal introductions. First, introducing the fighter standing to my left, fighting out of the red corner. Weighing in at 155 pounds, standing 5'9". Putting his perfect 1-0 record on the line tonight. He's an independent mixed martial artist fighting out of Kalamazoo, Michigan, Kevin, the Wolverine Northrop. And now, introducing the fighter standing to my right, fighting out of the blue corner. Also weighing in at 155 pounds, standing 5'6", putting his perfect 2-0 record on the line tonight. He's also an independent mixed martial artist fighting out of Niles, Michigan, Robson Jordan. Ladies and gentlemen, somebody's O must go.
Someone's O's got to go indeed. Now these guys, as you see on the end of the card here, look like they're taking their strength and conditioning a little more seriously than some of the earlier card fighters, and that can be quite the difference here. Both guys look in good condition.
They both look amped and ready to go.
Kevin the Wolverine coming out southpaw, throws a front kick.
It's always a lot of pressure when you don't have
Jordan
a loss.
looks relaxed. Nice high guard. Nice high guard by both gentlemen.
Jordan's corner is calling for him to feel him out and then go, go, go.
Double underhooks, takedown slam, but gets rolled all the way over into mount using that momentum. Kevin the Wolverine.
There's an intense struggle
now, and he's stabilized position.
Position now, yeah.
Jordan gets to half guard.
Trying to pry the face away.
Needs to stabilize his base, and then he can work on the crossface. Take your time now. You're in a dominant position. Backing him out. Needs to heel in a bit here. He's going to get rolled.
I thought I saw him trying to go for a lockdown. Now, was that an accident or on purpose?
Well, we'll see here. It seems like some of these fighters now have quite a lot more technique than we've seen earlier on.
That's what I'm thinking.
Come on, strike the whip. Get the whip.
Corner's calling him to
back in a half guard, but it's a lose. Wolverine seems to be happy to stay there. Seems to be very content, slowing the action down a bit. Elbow escape back into full guard now by Ranson Jordan. Stand up for lack of inactivity. Looks like Kevin's going to have to do a lot more action when he gets on top.
Ready to
go. Wolverine.
Just barely missed.
A swing and a miss. That was the weirdest front little round kick I've ever seen. Coming in with swirling punches. Double 100, rolled in him out again.
That's the second time he's done that.
Second time.
It looks like he's good on capitalizing on the momentum of the other guy.
Absolutely. Good call, Caitlin.
Ref's calling for him to work.
Boy, this ref wants the action fast and furious here in the amateurs.
Both corners calling for the guys to move.
That's not going to be enough for the ref, though, I don't think. Only 30 seconds left. That's it. With the front chest smother, neck crank action. Looks like maybe he got the chest underneath the chin there. The arm acting as a fulcrum underneath the neck and driving that chin up and backwards.
Now, was it just incredibly painful, or did it choke him?
That's pretty much a pain technique. I didn't quite see the action, if it was enough of a smother on the neck to cut off the blood flow. But mostly just pain and uncomfortableness, and it can really crack your neck. I love the neck cranks. I'm a catch wrestler.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes in 2:24 in the first round. Kevin, the Wolverine
And the Wolverine gets to keep his O.
I'm sure all the Michiganders in here love that.
Kevin, I tell you what, son. You came in with bad intentions. I could see it in your eye when you walked in. You wanted that fight. You wanted to dominate it, and you pretty much did. You had him on the ground, mounted, but from my angle, I really couldn't catch what the submission was. Why did he tap? What did you do?
He kept saying he couldn't breathe. I don't know if it was my chest covering his face or what, but I don't know. It was a good fight.
You smothered him to submission. There you go. So you're winner by smother tonight. Where do you train right now?
Out of my house.
Damn, son. So you're gonna try and find a local gym and hook up with a local gym and get some formal training in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fantastic. Well, we look for great things from you. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Kevin, the Wolverine, Northrop.
The smother technique, that is a new one for me.
Kevin the Wolverine got the submission there.
There are just things I can't say.
Can I get locked one of those?
They're just, I can't talk about the smother
You know what time it is! You know what time it is! You know what time it is, Sturgis, Michigan! What time is it? You ready for some first?
Seemed to be more a neck break to me than just a smother. Talk about smothers. Back in the early UFCs, there was a guy named Isaac Kalman Jr. And he fought one of the UFC alternate fights. He was about 300, 330. And once rolling with Sevens there, I did get smothered underneath. Well, I guess we'd call it a blubber choke. And that was no fun whatsoever.
I bet you're good at those, Rob.
The only fun smother technique I've ever seen was at Trump's.
In a pro.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Fight number 11 on the night. Introducing you, your next fighter, Jeff Holmes.
I said yell.
Jeff Holmes, 129 pounds, 5'6", 2 wins, 1 lost. Trains at Next Level MMA out of White Pigeon, Michigan.
You know, this is my wrestling weight class, but I don't think I could beat this guy. This says he has a 2-time NAIA national qualifier and 2-time state runner-up from his college days.
It's a very impressive resume.
I make guys cry when I wrestle them, but I don't think I could make this guy cry.
I'd bet on him. Don't take that personally.
This is awesome. They never played this song.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, here we go on to the next fighter, Marshawn Hughes.
We know our joke's gonna be big, man. He took his coach real seriously, put his heart on to the last match. Come on, man.
Guys, hope you're enjoying all the action here at Michigan Battle League. We've had some fast and furious fights at acslive.tv. Go there for all your amateur combative sports action.
All of these have been intense matches.
Great weekend for fights. You know, we got the UFC that happened in Sweden earlier. We had great Invicta fights last night. Rob, what's coming up tomorrow night?
And tonight, Bruno Sammartino gets inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. And tomorrow, The Undertaker defends his undefeated streak at WrestleMania against some punk.
Against some punk. All right, well, this is MMA.
Introductions first. Introducing the fighter standing to my left, fighting out of the red corner. Weighing in at 129 pounds, standing 5'6", putting his 2-1 record on the line tonight. He's trained by Jeremy Brown at Next Level MMA, fighting out of White Pigeon, Michigan, Jeff Holmes. And now, introducing the fighter standing to my right, fighting out of the blue corner. Weighing in at 128 pounds, standing 6 foot tall. This is his debut MMA event. He's represented by Team Relentless, fighting out of South Bend, Indiana, Marshawn Hughes.
Team
Holmes in the camo and orange sprawl shorts. We'll see if he shoots a double right off the bat here. He seems to have the wrestling credentials to get it where he wants right away.
Absolutely.
Marshawn Hughes' first time in a cage from South Bend, Indiana. out of Team Relentless.
Southpaw fakes the leg kick here. Throws a high kick. I think we got a grappler versus striker. Double! Oh! Slips to his back, though.
That would have been
some heavy ground and pound. Oh, maybe a
Dropped him on the back of his head.
That's a suplex, and that is a very common wrestling move, especially in freestyle. Not so much in folk style, but freestyle.
Peeled in, looking for the arm triangle. Head and arm choke here. Answering the telephone block, but you know nowadays the guy's squeezing so tight, I don't think it's going to work for that long unless he twists hard to his left. Last-ditch effort to get out of the choke. Punching that's not going to help. You got to grab the leg. That doesn't really help nowadays. Guys' squeeze are so good. You got to twist. You got to twist hard and give up your back here to the left.
He's really holding out, though.
If you're starting to go out.
It doesn't quite have the choke
sit-up position, Tito Ortiz style.
It will not be comfortable.
I like the double kick attempt, but boy, he's paying for it now. This could be a fight ender.
He's holding it out, though. I mean, he's toughing it out.
This is a long squeeze. If he manages to get out, Jeff Holmes' arms are going to be full of lactic acid.
Absolutely. It takes a lot out of you to hold the choke for this long. Hughes' corner is telling him that he is doing good defense, and he's trying the hardest he can right now.
He's going for some knees in the ribs.
Pushing the arm across, but he doesn't have the best handhold here for the choke. Taking the back now, throwing that knee in, that's nice. Little knee right action.
Trying to get the hooks in.
Tries to slide the hook in, but not quite. But he's still actually got good back control, pinching those knees together. Yep, he keeps it. That's wrestling experience there.
Absolutely.
Get out that submission. Good job, son. Good job. Hand control, you're fine.
Marshawn Hughes getting back up to his feet.
That looked like it hurt.
Get the wrestler off the back.
Elbows.
Looks for a double wrist lock counter here. Trying to get the hands together. Eats a knee.
Keep him on there. Come on, man.
I don't think that knee landed fully. The first one did, but I think the second one just skinned him.
Elbow strike to the other man's elbow. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. That was interesting.
Well, his arms are already tired. Why not make it worse?
The ref cautioned him against elbow into the back of the head.
Ooh, knees to the back of the leg. I like that. Work that hamstring area.
That does not sound fun.
Jeff Holmes probably going to slam him here.
We see that wrestling background again with a nice trip.
We may have a partial
Looks on the
guillotine.
side of the neck. It's not that deep. He needs to take that slack up.
10 seconds.
Warning.
Nice job, Marshawn. Way to base up.
Marshawn trying to do as much damage as he can before this round is over.
It's a good thing to
And
do.
we get the
You know,
break.
I
We're
mean, if
going
you
to
know you
round
lost
two.
the round, but I might as well strike and hit and do what you can.
Bring it back.
Nice job. Every round starts with his feet. That was good.
Jeff Holmes seems like he won this round, but I bet his arms are really tired now.
Squeezing like that puts a lot of pressure on your arms and everything.
Yeah, with this
Does
kind of
take a lot
wrestling
out of
credentials, I think he's going to be used to the squeezing and moving and fast pace. I don't think he's going to have a conditioning problem in the fight. We'll have to see.
I don't think it matters how much you condition. Eventually, you will get tired.
Marshawn Hughes he's got some strikes. He's got some heart. He managed to tough out that potential arm triangle, head and arm choke submission.
Especially for his debut. He's doing well.
He is. His opponent is 2-1, but you never know in the amateurs. Are they telling the truth when they put down that record? You really never know. The Wild Wild West it is, or the Midwest here in Michigan.
Gold Nugget Pond of Portage.
Seem to be feeling each other out this time. Marshawn looks a little bit more hesitant.
Nice footwork here, but in on that single leg, coming to the double, lifting him, stepping right over the mount.
That was some pretty tricky footwork.
Got the double grapevine in. Jeff Holmes with perfect ground control, going for the same side. He escapes now. Now, you know, in this position, either go for the double ankle lock, which is actually fairly easy to do. No one really goes for it. Or some chest butts that GSP has used in the past and other fighters. Also love the chicken wing elbows from here.
Not look comfortable for Hughes.
Hughes has just got to stick with his game plan, go with what he's practiced and trained in, and he has to stay
Posturing
calm.
up now for some hits. Some decent right hands. Covering it up.
And it stopped.
Ooh, and a very, very quick stoppage, in my opinion.
And
quick stoppage by the ref.
We have a ref stoppage.
The corner is confused because they think Marshawn Hughes could have taken more. Hughes says the same.
Some controversy here.
Well, Wolfman, it looks like Jeff Holmes had more heart than we thought he was going to.
The ref is adamant.
Is that a Trey Togman reference there, boot camp round?
1-2, your winner, Jeff Holmes.
Good sportsmanship shown by both men.
It was curious here why the ref stopped it. I don't know. He told the fighter, tell your corner why the fight was stopped. Now, I don't know if there was a tap or a verbal submission or what, because his eyes seemed to be open and good. His head was off the mat. I didn't see bouncing on the mat. He was covering good. You know, maybe he was running in there.
Was it your intent to just kind of come in, shoot, get the takedown, and get a submission on the ground?
My intent was to fight. Whatever happens, happens. You never really know what they're going to bring at you. Much respect to Marshawn. Great guy. He actually was talking to me a few times when I was on top there. But thanks to Michigan BattleLeague, Next Level MMA. I know, hey, easy. Knuckle up replay. Also, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Jeff Holmes.
Following Michigan BattleLeague matchup was brought to you by ACSLive.tv. Live MMA.
Coming up next.